Today I'm going to demonstrate how to do a chain stitch. So first you need to make a slip knot. If you don't know how to do that, please go check out my YouTube video on how to make a slip knot. To chain, we're going to yarn over. That means bring the yarn from your skein of yarn over top of the hook. You're going to catch that yarn with your hook and pull through the loop that was already on your hook because of the slip knot. We're going to yarn over and pull through. We've now made 2 chain stitches. Yarn over, pull through. Now, when I'm yarning over and pulling through, I tend to twist my crochet hook so that the tip of the hook goes through the bottom of the loop closest to the last chain stitch that I last made. I find that that goes through more slowly, and so my hand controlling the hook often pivots the hook as I use it. You can sort of see that happen as I work. Let's do that again. First you make a slip knot, put that on your hook. Then to make a chain stitch, we will yarn over. Oh, so that's something that I saw my daughter do a lot, was when she yarns over with the yarn to start the first chain stitch, she would pull it and it would rotate around her hook. The best way to combat that is to hold that starting slip knot in place on your hook. You yarn over, and then I grab the starting yarn tail and pull through. But because my finger was holding the chain stitch in place, it didn't rotate as I yarned over. And because my hand is holding the yarn tail, it doesn't pivot as I make the chain stitch. So yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. So to show what that looks like at my normal pace, let's do that one more time. You're going to make a slip knot, get it on your hook, hold that slip knot lightly, gently in place, yarn over, hold that yarn tail or your chains that you've already made, and pull through. Yarn over and pull through. I hope that helps.